My name is Joseph P. Smith. I'm a criminal defense attorney. I represent clients throughout the state of California and in all federal jurisdictions. I'd like to talk to you a little bit about collateral consequences. Quite often, clients are concerned about what punishment they're going to get. And from a subjective point of view, I understand that. That creates a lot of anxiety for individuals facing criminal charges, especially if they have no prior experience in the criminal justice system. And so the number one question is, what's going to happen to me? How much jail time am I going to get? That type of concern about custody is really just a small part of the overall concerns that a client should have. The amount of punishment in terms of custody that an individual face, we've talked about this before. It depends on a number of factors. The most important, what are the actual circumstances of the case? Are they inconsequential? Are they aggravated? What types of enhancements have been alleged against the individual? What is the person's prior criminal history and how old are they? All go into the mix in trying to determine that. But more importantly, what crime the individual actually admits to. In the plea bargaining process, an individual who pleads guilty to a charge should also be made aware what the collateral consequences are when they plead guilty to that charge. A very good example is the crime of vandalism. A fairly innocuous charge, PC 415, vandalism carries collateral consequences that can adversely impact the individual's ability to drive a motor vehicle in the state of California. Very often I see individuals who have retained an attorney plead guilty to a charge only to find out weeks, months, or years later that the act of pleading to that charge resulted in another collateral consequence, such as denial of the ability to drive a motor vehicle in California, or denial of the renewal of a professional license, denial of the right to possess or to own a firearm, the ability to live in certain areas or to travel or to just go through certain parts of our community can all be adversely impacted by an individual who, either through inexperience on the part of the criminal attorney or just on the individual proceeding without having the benefit of an attorney who has experience, that individual quite often will come in at a later date and say, I'm being told I can no longer practice my profession. I can no longer live in a certain area. I can no longer drive a motor vehicle. Those individuals, if you yourself are faced with criminal charges, consult with an experienced criminal defense attorney. Ask questions. Are there collateral consequences for this plea bargain that you're telling me I've just got to take? Often an individual who's faced with collateral consequences may want to retain an attorney who knows those types of areas of the law and can give them good counsel and advice. Call the law offices of Joseph P. Smith. We're here to help you.